I'm Mel. I'm the Rhubarb Festival Director and the dramaturg here at Buddies in Bad Times, and I am speaking to the lovely Hernandez, writer and performer of the Femme playlist, which is directed by Jean Long, and here opening at Buddies tonight.
Yes, it's happening tonight finally, after 2 years of beautiful miracles that have led us here.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely. And now I've seen this piece in very small iterations, like in little tiny rooms and little tiny queer spaces all over the city. So this feels like a big, culmination of a lot of years of work for you.
Yeah, but you know what the great thing is that it grew in a queer way, which is, again, in those small, subversive spaces that a lot of us are used to, because that's how a lot of queers share their art form, is in small spaces, so that we don't have to worry about asking someone for a certain amount of money or waiting for a particular funding body to give us the money to do what we need to do. So we're doing it in basements, we're doing it in people's bedrooms, and that's the way it should be. I'm glad that it grew in that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell me, so today an article came out where you were interviewed in Extra.
That's right, by Esper Bergman.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And so you talk a little bit about the Femme as revolution. Could you talk a bit about that?
Oh, yes. So basically for centuries and all over the world, being feminine is a really dangerous thing. And what I had said in this article is the fact that it really does topple these very post-colonial notions of gender, of ownership, of sexuality, and so it topples it in a way that it has to be silenced. And that's really important to sort of understand. Why is it that lipstick is revolution, why high heels are revolution, why being a slut is revolutionary, and why I work with myself to constantly continue that revolution by caring for myself, being unapologetic about who I am, and speaking openly so that other people feel that right as well. Here's what you need to know. The Femme playlist is going to be playing at Buddies in Bad Times Theatre until October the 25th. It is co-produced by Be Current Theatre, Eventual Ashes, Sulong Theatre Company, and it's presented here at Buddies in Bad Times.
Thanks so much, Catherine. It's a pleasure to have you, and it'll be a pleasure to have you here.
Yay!
Today I am talking to Sebastien Heins, the playwright and performer of Brotherhood, the hip opera, here at Buddies. We'll get to the details. Nice.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me here.
Yes. So, tell me about your show, Sebastien.
Okay. So it's a one-man hip-hop theater experience. And the way that I sort of tell it to people is it's a hip-hop opera where you have about 15 different characters, but it centers around these two brothers who are hip-hop and R&B superstars. Their names are Cash Money and Money Pussy. And the biggest things you've ever heard of. You know, they have a really crazy upbringing, and they have to strike out on their own. And they find fame and fortune and ultimately facade in their development. It's about brotherly love. It's about family. It's about masculinity. It's about finding inner peace amongst the facade of fame and fortune and all that crap. And it's worth noting too that as an opera, it's a huge epic story. Like, we span the 1970s to almost 2020, right?
Nice.
Like, characters grow and mature. You see the ages shift. It's a really big show. So.
Tell the people when to go and where to go.
Oh man, okay. So Brotherhood the Hip Opera is playing at Buddies in Bad Times, October 10th to 25th. Tonight, the 15th, is our opening night. Unfortunately, you can't be there, but you can start going tomorrow night. Okay? Tickets are $20 to $25, depending on which day you go. And I highly recommend that you come and spend some time with us.